Hello.
Hey, happy Monday.
How's it?
Man, my hair is like all over the place.
Me too. Also, oh, this is my drink. I'm like, what is that in the?
And look, we're kind of matching. See the greens on my shirt and the greens on yours.
Look at that.
You know, I got my lucky Angela from Sleepaway Camp shirt on.
She's lucky.
Yeah.
All right.
Alyssa Rose, very lucky.
Yeah. I feel like you don't have our lights right.
I think I do.
Wow, I'm just not noticing your hair.
Oh no, I don't have the lights right. You're right.
Yeah, they're not straight on.
Let me fix it.
Okay.
Talk to the chat.
Okay, all right.
Look, we barely made it down here. Okay.
Now you're shaking the camera.
Well, let's just shut the channel down.
We're gonna try to fix some of these shadows. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah, how's it going, guys? How's it going?
This will be the farewell show. Married with Media Live.
Really? No, you're just being annoying as usual. Yeah, I just got our daughter situated, and then we realized we weren't hooked up directly to ensure that, you know, we give you the best quality. And so, yeah, we were running a few minutes late, so thanks for sticking around. All right, let's get into this chat. Let's not waste any time. We got Lance in the chat. Hey, everybody! Just looking at 4Ks that I might pick up. All the Pirates of the Caribbean on 4K. That's my first 4K I want to get, and I might get Shrek 1 and 2 on 4K. Awesome. We got Adrian in the chat. Hello there, Ken and Michelle. How are you both? Doing good. Doing good. Very busy Monday, right?
Yeah, it is.
We got Silent Attacker, and she said if they did not have it, she would get me Avatar 2 instead. And did you see yesterday? I posted it in my story. I pre-ordered that Jurassic Park 30-year anniversary edition. Awesome.
Nice. It's a nice looking set.
Are you getting that?
100th time? No, it's like the 80th release of Jurassic Park. I've got Jurassic Park on 4K. I'm good.
Gotcha. Well, you know, it doesn't stop you on other things, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. Yeah.
You'd rather.
I don't like the artwork on it, to be completely honest.
You'd rather buy garbage over and over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have Jurassic Park in the collection multiple times. I've got a Steelbook. I've got the 4K. I've got the 4K box set. So I've still got 3 copies of Jurassic Park. If you count the VHS, I've got 4. So.
Gotcha. Okay, we got Emmett. Do you have the movie Hannah? I do not know that movie.
No, I've heard of it. Maybe I've got it.
Gotcha.
I don't know 100%.
David says good choices. I don't know if he's talking to Lance or what. You got myself in the chat earlier. I like this very light blue you picked. It's like an icy blue.
Yeah, it matches the thumbnail colors.
An Elsa blue. We got Jason. Hi, everyone. How's it going?
Which we're going to get into that tonight. The image, the Ghostbusters, I don't know if you want to call it Ghostbusters 4 or Ghostbusters 5.
Yeah, like a little poster.
With a teaser image. What does it mean?
Yep. David says hello. We got Dimension Scott. Hello there, as I'm currently revisiting my Xbox 360. Awesome.
The greatest system.
I know that, well, I don't want to hear it because you were literally talking crap about Xbox last night to our son.
The last time Xbox was great was a 360.
Okay. All right. We got John Cooley in the chat. Hello, Ken and Michelle. I hope you are well.
What's up, John Cooley?
We're doing good. Hope you are as well. We got our girl, Tiana. Hey, everyone. How's it going, Tiana?
What's up, Tiana?
We got Huck in the chat. Hey there, Michelle and Ken and all you lovely people. How's it going, Huck?
What's up, Huckster?
And then we've got a super chat coming in from Tiana. Tiana, always showing the support.
Thank you, Tiana.
Tiana,
thank you so much.
You were awesome.
And I will say we were going to see, I don't know if you already mentioned this, maybe you did. We were going to go see the Transformers movie today, and we didn't go see it.
You thought that I already mentioned it right now?
I don't know. You could have mentioned it in the beginning, and you'd be like, babe, I've already said that. And I just missed it.
It's sad to me that you were unsure if I might have mentioned that.
Yeah, I think I'm going through dementia.
We say that every time.
Yeah, that's my excuse.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to see it tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah, it'd be to Wednesday. Tomorrow,
Why?
I got to go to Best Buy when you get home.
Why?
Because I got to look for your Mario Steelbook and the John Wick Steelbook.
I don't want the Steelbook.
Sorry. You wanted to throw a fit about Mario, so I got to go get it.
I don't want the Steelbook, though. I want the other one.
Oh, that's long gone. The Walmart one?
No, the other 4K.
Just the regular 4K?
Yeah.
Oh, I can find that anywhere.
Okay, well, why do you think I've been so annoyed with you not getting it?
It literally is not out yet. Like its release date is
Well,
tomorrow.
then why did you say you could find that anywhere?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, everybody else got it early, so
I didn't pre-order it.
I feel like no, people were like going out and getting it.
Yeah, I went out last Thursday and they only had the Blu-ray.
I know, but I'm saying I just felt like you were lying to me.
My Walmart.
Like,
why would I go? Watch my video that I did.
Because you didn't even really want to get it. You're like, I don't normally get those things.
Ask your children. Go watch the video. You'll see that on every single shelf that I went to, no 4K.
Yeah, I know.
If I don't get that movie on 4K, it's not worth getting.
I watched the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you see?
I saw
no Mario 4K.
I saw you looking for it, but I don't think you were gonna get it like until I was like adamant about me wanting it.
That's literally what I went to the store for. I was going to buy it if I saw it.
It wasn't because you wanted some content, right?
Yeah, that's why I ended up getting 65 on 4K instead.
Yeah. Yeah, which we watched. We've watched normally on the weekends we don't really watch anything because King gets home like later in the evening and we're both just kind of done after that. Or at least I am. And so anyway, we watched Renfield Friday night.
Yeah, Renfield Friday night.
And then we watched 65 Saturday night.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Did we decide if we were going to do like a little roundup review or something on those?
I don't know. I figured, since we didn't go see Transformers yet, we'll probably need to do a review for Thursday. So I'm thinking that will probably be Renfield, maybe. But I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a separate review for that.
We'll see. But yeah, my original plan was let's just talk about Renfield. Let's do like a review wrap up because we also watched that reality movie on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good. And I would like to talk about that a little bit. So I figured we could talk about like all three in one video, maybe.
Yeah. We got Eternal Melancholy in the chat. Hi, Ken and Michelle in chat. How's it going? Let's see. We got Mish in the chat, your favorite. Mishington. That's hard to say. How the hell are you? Let's see. More people just saying hi. I love that shirt, Kim. Michelle's sweatshirt looks groovy. Yeah, this is my groovy shirt, or as Ken calls it, my Price is Right shirt.
Yeah, looks like the Price is Right.
Yeah, this is my Disney shirt. I got this when we went to Disney World in December. And it's very like hippie-ish, but I don't know. It was just like calling to me. And it was also very expensive. It was like $70.
Well, you are a hippie at heart. You got love tattooed on your wrist.
But yeah. And then on the back, it's got like Walt Disney World across the upper top part. But yeah, I think it's pretty groovy too. We got Tyler. Hey guys, glad to make the stream.
We're glad that you made it, Tyler.
Hopefully that's not like my brother, Tyler. I mean,
could be.
Not hopefully it's not, but I don't know.
Why would you hope that it's
not?
I
don't mean it like that, but yeah. We got Paul in the chat. You guys definitely just effed. That's why Ken's hair is a little bit messy. Also, y'all like it chapter 2. I love the randomness of that.
We did not just F.
Definitely not. This is a face of being stressed out on taking OSHA classes online.
This, like, ridiculously intense like OSHA online training
for work,
and it's like a 30-hour course.
He feels like he's back in college.
Taking me like 40 or 50 hours.
Yeah,
because they're not factored in like the test taking time and all that. And it's Yeah.
And then also before that, putting out the physical media report and being with the kids earlier today because I was at work and making dinner, all the things.
So no time for effing, but
definitely not.
If we had just F, this is probably how I would look. Though,
wow.
To be honest.
Wow. But do we like It Chapter 2?
You know what? So here's the thing with the It movies. The It Chapter 1, I loved it when I saw it in the theaters. And then when I rewatched it a couple of times, I didn't like it as much. I still like it, but I didn't like it as much. It Chapter 2, I did not like it all when I saw it in the theaters. I saw it in the theater with your brother, actually.
Which one?
Michael. Yeah. Okay. I think we saw it in the theaters together, and I didn't like it. And then we watched it, I think, on New Year's Eve, and I liked it a lot more. So I probably like them both equally, but yeah, I like It Chapter 2.
And I honestly can't remember. Do you remember if I liked it or not?
I think you did. I think we both liked it. But it's got that real creepy scene with him under the bleachers with a little girl.
Oh, yeah, that was messed up.
And I think that Bill Skarsgård is his best in It Chapter 2 as Pennywise. But it's got goofy stuff in it as well, so I get why some people don't like it. But
Baba Scotty? Or wait, Baba Scott 1. That's a 1. Haven't you seen my fan-made adult animated horror thriller film Starry yet?
We haven't got a chance. You're gonna have to send it to us, Bobby. Send it to me on DVD or Blu-ray.
I feel like my eye is twitching. Mackenzie, guys, I have an interview tomorrow. Any tips? Ooh, man, that is
I haven't been doing an interview in a while.
That is like so nerve-wracking. For me personally, I remember when I was going into an interview for the job that I work at now. It was when I was like really into La La Land.
Mm-hmm.
When did La La Land come out?
2016.
Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. So, because I started this job in 2017, so I just remember blasting some songs from La La Land, like Another Day of Sun and stuff. Like they're really like upbeat.
We got you hyped up.
Yeah, and I was just like trying to like get rid of those like jitters. Like music is just like I love music, and so I love doing that.
So here's my tips. This is what I can remember. So before I was going into all the interviews I did because I hated my last job and wanted to leave, I did a lot of work. Like I got on the internet and I looked up like all possible review or interview questions.
Right, questions.
And look up all in a minute. It's tomorrow, but definitely start now. Don't be watching us. But look on there and look up just all the possible interview questions and just write down answers and practice answering them.
Yep.
And that's honestly the best advice I could give.
For sure. Let's see, Jesse, if it isn't my, oh no, not this word again, congealier Michelle Ben Stiller. I feel like I said that pretty good this time. Do you remember last time I had trouble saying the congealier?
Concealer.
We got Marie in the chat. Hey, Michelle and Ken, how is it going? We got Michael in the chat. Hey guys, love the unboxing of that Arrow set, Ken.
It's a great set.
We got
I'm 3 movies into it.
We got Tales from the Shelf. Howdy, y'all.
How's it going?
We got your momager in the
Mama Blu-ray
in the chat. Hi, Ken and Michelle. How's it going, Mama? We got Aaron. Hello, Ken and Michelle. Let's see. Maria says, love your shirts. Cool. Awesome. Thank you,
Maria.
We got What's Johnny watching. Hello, cool kids. How's it going, Johnny? Let's see. Tiana, I miss Transformers. I need to also go see it. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the box office numbers as well and how well Transformers did on opening weekend. We got Scott, evening, Michelle and Ken. How's it going, Scott? Fight. Yeah, that was probably during the Mario conversation. Spencer, the film lover. Do you think Shout Factory will ever release a 4K upgrade of Starman?
Yeah, Sean Carpenter.
Tiana was laughing at us. The Mario, what's SB?
Steelbook.
Oh, Steelbook sucks. Regular edition 4K for the win.
Yeah, I mean, think so too.
I don't hate it, but I don't know. I just really love the art for the other one so much. You know, it's got all the characters on it, and it's just very colorful. And you know, the mushrooms just so.
Yeah, they could have done more with it.
Michelle, did you see the Walmart exclusive? It looks so cool, the star. Yeah, I did see it. But Ken was like, It doesn't have a case for the movie. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the disc is in the star.
Okay.
And it's just like at this point in my life, I'm just done with like the gimmick stuff like that. Like I just want a case for the movie. Like it can be a big box set release or whatever,
like
but as long as it's like shaped where I can
or something. Like you're cool with that.
Well, look, here's a
but forget like cool stars from Mario.
Inside
like
the puppet,
give him a puppet trunk.
So
with like,
inside the puppet trunk, there's
like the ugliest
all of the
color.
individual cases with the discs inside of them. So it still has the disc. I can take them all out and I can put them on the shelf still, and then still have the puppet trunk. This doesn't have that. Like if the Mario 4K case was in there, I would be fine with it.
Oh, okay.
But the disc is inside the star.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a cool gimmick, but it's like if I'm going to buy the movie Mario, I want to be able to put it up on the shelf. I don't know.
Yeah. But you're saying the star would hold it?
Yeah. The star holds it.
So, like, I could have displayed it.
It's like that before I even really got started collecting. I wish I still had it, but I think the dog tore it up or something. But that Toy Story, Andy's Trunk Blu-ray box
set was destroyed way before the dog.
Well, I don't know when it was destroyed, but we got it for our son when he was first born.
But it it was just like this,
and you open it up, and it's got all the individual discs inside,
just stuck in like styrofoam.
Now it's destroyed, and we just have discs thrown everywhere for Toy Story, and it's like I have to rebuy them now because that was such a I don't know.
Well, the problem is I should have bought it myself, but I didn't.
I don't know when I got that. But I thought it
not
was
Toy Story, but I should have bought the Mario by myself.
You should have.
I shouldn't have counted on you to get anything for me.
You should have emphasized how much you wanted that star.
Because I know you don't care about things I like. God. I loved Renfield. Did you guys like that movie? Renfield. So I'll just quickly say that it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a fun watch.
Yeah. I might watch that tomorrow, Tiana. Yeah, if you don't have it, it's on Peacock. If you have Peacock. You'll have to message me after you watch it, Johnny. I want to know what you think of it. We had a blast. Yeah, it's definitely fun. I'm going to go see The Flash this Thursday because it comes out Friday. That comes out this weekend? Mm-hmm. Holy crap. I didn't realize that it was like now. And did you get my message about how Rain Man should be $24.99 at Best Buy?
Mm-mm.
Cool. Hope you guys are doing well, says Manny. Thank you.
What's up, Manny?
You are as well.
How are you doing?
I lost my place for a second. And I got my Mario copy in 4K today. I ordered it from Groove. Yep, I saw that. Ken, do you think Scream Factory will do 4Ks of Friday the 13th, like the Halloween hard boxes?
I'll let you answer this one.
Do I think they will do 4Ks?
Well, they already have a 4K. I'll give you a short answer.
Okay.
Did you want to answer it?
No, I was just gonna give some.
They already did a 4K of Friday the 13th on. They already did a 4K of Friday the 13th. Paramount did it, so I think that Paramount's gonna do all the 4Ks for Friday the 13th. I don't think they're gonna let Scream Factory touch it again.
Okay, it's pronounced consigliere. What?
Consigliere.
That is way too hard.
That just confuses us even more.
I saw Transformers on Friday. It was fun, and my sister loved it. Awesome. We got Z White. What characters do you want to see in the Mario sequel?
I mean, easy answer is Yoshi.
Yoshi. We got Wario and
Waluigi.
Yeah.
We haven't seen yet.
What about Baby Donkey? Baby Donkey Kong or
Diddy Kong?
Diddy Kong.
Yeah,
is that his name?
I would like to see Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong, but maybe those would be like part 3 characters or something. But Yoshi, like we have to see. We already got the teaser for it. So.
Right.
And I would like to see, if we can only get one other character, I would want to see Wario.
Yeah. We got Cal in the chat.
What's up, Cal?
Let's read a couple more and we'll get into some news. That trunk is cool looking and the Mario Steelbook is so boring looking.
Well, you're talking about the Walmart Star set that you wanted.
Yeah. What are you saying?
He's talking about the Steelbook and you wanted the Walmart one, right?
Yeah, but he's just saying the Steelbook is boring. He's not saying that I wanted the Steelbook.
Yeah, but he said the trunk is cool looking, which is validating my reason for buying it. So
the trunk is about Toy Story.
He's talking about the Puppet Master trunk.
How do you know?
Because
you also
the
called
Toy
the Toy
Story
Story
one's is not called a trunk; it's called a toy chest.
But you said trunk. I'm pretty
I
sure.
said toy chest. He's talking about the Puppet Master trunk.
Are you though?
Elaborate, Eternal. That's what we were arguing about. The Puppet Master trunk versus.
You know what'd be cool? A portrait of you behind you in the center, maybe a cartoon like one. Yeah, we've talked about getting a Married with Media lit up sign, but they are quite expensive, and so we haven't got one yet. Sonic should show up and bet like it's Sega gang. You know, Sonic, he gets his own movies now, so.
Yeah, and they suck.
Yes, the Mario Steelbook is atrocious. I wouldn't say they suck. They're not awful.
They're okay.
Let's see.
I thought the last one was pretty bad.
Okay, out of that, which would you opt to watch? I'm not going to say all that because Ken doesn't really have any experience with projector screens, so
yeah, I haven't done the projector. I would
He'd
like to
probably
get
pick
one at
the
some point.
OLED, OLED, whatever.
I would say I want to. I already got a 4K LG OLED TV that's 65 inches, so it's better than that. So I would want to get a projector next and try that.
All right, what are we going to get into first? You want to talk about the box office weekend?
Yeah.
The weekend box office. Let's see how we're looking here. Is this how we want it, or do we want to change the layout?
You can change it if you want us on top. Is that one?
Like that?
Yeah.
All right. So this was this past weekend. We had Transformers coming in at 60 million, which I think is quite good, honestly.
It's a good haul. It's not as good as the original ones we're making, I don't think. I don't know what the Last Night made.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that all the Transformers movies, I'm pretty sure were billion-dollar movies. So I'm pretty sure they all opened up over 100 million.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like they were a big deal at one time. Like that was a hot ticket. Like that was before Marvel like took over and everything.
That's true.
So they were pretty big box office juggernauts. I'd say in the post Transformer hype era when Marvel reigns supreme and DC, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then we have Spider-Man coming in at 55 million, and this was the second weekend.
Yeah, that's a good haul. That movie continues to do really well, and hopefully it continues. Yeah. I don't think it'll make $1 billion or anything, but it'll do pretty well for itself. Definitely going to do better than the sequel.
Yeah.
Or the first one, I mean.
And then we have the Little Mermaid coming in at 22 million. And what is this? The third or fourth?
That's the third weekend. It dropped less than 50%. So it's not a bad hold for the Little Mermaid, especially considering like, you know, where things are starting to heat up, more movies are coming out.
Right.
And I think the movie's doing well, you know, but I don't know how much of a profit it's going to make because you know, the movie was budgeted at like $300 million that we talked about. So
yeah,
but it's doing all right. But yeah, the real interesting question is how is Spider-Verse 3 going to do beyond the Spider-Verse? Because this one left off on a cliffhanger. So if this one opened up to 120, you got to think the next one's going to be like 150 or something.
Why so?
Just because everybody's going to be like more anticipating it. You know, usually movies with cliffhangers get more hype behind them. So I think that the next one's going to do a lot better than this one, actually.
Okay. All right. So speaking of Spider-Man, what is it? Across the Spider-Verse? I still keep getting confused with the titles. So we kind of talked about this in our review briefly about sound issues with the movie.
Yeah.
But they've said that they've sent out a updated version of Across the Spider-Verse to the theaters to fix the sound issues. Yeah. Specifically, the opening scene with Gwen.
Okay, is that the one that was the most in question?
Yes. So apparently, a lot of people were specifically complaining about the opening scene with Gwen because she's like talking, but then she's also like in a band playing music and stuff, like drumming and things. And it's really hard to hear her. And so apparently they've gone back and fixed that. And so, I don't know. I thought that was interesting that, you know, this wasn't something that was thought about or, you know, brought up like in the editing process, I guess.
Yeah.
People were kind of you know, I guess negative people are kind of talking about like, this is what happens when you rush and try to get stuff out. And, you know, I don't really know. Like, what do you think
it's
about
not like
that?
they rushed to get this movie out. It's been in development for 5 years. So
yeah, but I mean, it is like a very heavily.
But they also did 2 movies at the same time. They did this one and Beyond the Spider-Verse because that's already been done. They're just doing some finishing touches on it.
No, it hasn't.
It has to have been.
No, I just saw something that said
it's coming out next year. There's no way they could start from scratch. Like they had to have been working on that already.
I read something though that said that what's her name? Hailee Steinfeld has not read any lines yet. She has not recorded any.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that they could still have the voice work to do, but the animation is done. I can almost guarantee.
I don't know,
because that it's too time consuming. Like to do all that stuff from scratch and come out next year. Like both of these movies literally took them 5 years to get done.
Right? Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about how we weren't sure if it was like the movie or if it was our theater. But I'm kind of thinking it was just the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, it was kind of low throughout. So if they're saying that it was only the beginning, but
well, I think that was like the most complaint, like the most complaining that people have.
But I want to know if they're going to give me my money back.
You did want to know that.
You know, for the crappy audio the first time.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna do this one. So, what do you think about this, Ken? Does this make you excited? They're apparently going to be making a new Leprechaun movie.
Does it make you excited?
In the works at Lionsgate. So
I'm excited for the potential Lionsgate Leprechaun Steelbook.
Okay.
That's going to come out after this.
Right.
I am excited for that. Am I excited for the movie? I don't know. I haven't been excited for a Leprechaun movie since I was a kid. So
right.
I haven't seen the new ones. I heard that the most recent one was pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen any of them besides the first one.
Jennifer Aniston's debut.
Yeah, maybe I've seen some other ones here and there. It definitely would have been something that I watched as a kid with my cousins because they always rent like horror movies and stuff. Like they're the ones that I watched Night of the Living Dead with and
Return of the Living Dead.
Huh?
Return of the Living Dead.
Well, like any of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't just watch like the third one with them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I might have. I don't know.
Return of the Living Dead is that franchise.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay. Like
Return of the Living Dead 3 is the one you always reference watching.
Okay. Well, thank you for correcting
I just wanted to clarify.
Thank you for correcting me.
Unless you did watch the 1968 Night of the Living Dead.
No, I didn't. Okay. I would hate to take, false credit for watching an older movie. But yeah. I don't know. It's like hard for me to take like the Leprechaun series seriously. I don't know though. Like, do you think that they could?
He scared me when I was a kid, but yeah, nowadays, like I watched the original.
Because didn't they eventually like lean into like the comedy with it, or no? Am I like just thinking because?
I mean they did Leprechaun in the Hood, which was Leprechaun like smoking joints and stuff,
right.
When they got later on into it, and I think that was the last one I watched was Leprechaun in the Hood, the first one. I didn't watch the second one.
I just don't know if I can see myself being scared,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
If they do, I don't know what are they doing a sequel to the one that just came out, which I think was like Leprechaun Returns, I think, which is people said they really liked. I don't know if they're going to bring Warwick Davis back. Did you see that in there? If they were going to bring him back?
I didn't see that they said anything.
I mean, he just did Willow because he's Willow, so I imagine. I mean, he's still working, so I would think that maybe he would be up for coming back as Leprechaun. So. If it's Warwick Davis coming back and they actually put some time and care and energy into the script, I could be down for it, but yeah, we need to do a Leprechaun watch series. That's what we need to do.
I don't know about
Leprechaun
that.
3 is a banger. I like Leprechaun 3. That's when he goes to Vegas. That's a good one.
Oh my god. See, those just all sound very silly.
That's a good one. That's probably the best sequel.
Okay, let's read a few chat comments, and then we'll go over some more news. We got Film Addiction in the chat. Hey everyone, how's it going?
What's up, Film Addiction?
It was his wife's birthday, Emily. Yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I think so. The days, just fly by and blend together. But anyway, now she follows me or us on Instagram. So
I'll tell your wife thank you.
Yeah. Let's see. Johnny's just saying hi. Wait, he said Cody. We didn't miss Cody, did we? I don't. Maybe there's another Cody in the chat. Or I'm just missing. Yes, the Puppet Master Trunk.
Film Addiction's name might be Cody too.
Oh crap, is it? See, it's terrible because like some people I just like know as like their handle or whatever.
I'm the same. Unless your name's in your handle, it's hard for me to remember.
Yeah, no offense. Okay, so he was talking about the Puppet Master Trunk. Are you happy that you were right?
Yeah, I knew I was right.
You knew you were right. Okay, yeah. So Film Addiction is Cody. Okay, now I know.
I'm Cody's sure, everywhere.
I'm sure that if I like looked in your bio, you probably have Cody in there. But anyway, that's my bad.
But go follow Film Addiction. He's on Instagram. He's also on YouTube as well. Yeah. So
Sega all day, Kenny. LOL. Never watched a Sonic movie though. All right. Sonic is the game's pretty fun.
I'm a Nintendo kid. I'm straight up. I never owned a Sega Genesis. I never owned any Sega system. Yeah. I always played them when I went to my aunt's though. That's how, and my friends.
Your aunt had everything. Renfield was okay. Cajun Holt. I always say his name weird.
Cajun Holt
were great. The movie threw a lot of jokes against the wall. Some stuck. The movie was like a hyperactive kid that doesn't know what to do with themselves. I agree with that. That's a great description of the movie. Yeah. New Transformers was fun. A great soundtrack. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it.
It's in the 90s, so.
Yeah. I like when I see the trailer again, I was talking about music. Like I love music, and whenever I hear like a song going with the trailer, it just like gets me like pumped up, like the music is just like so important. And like
the first Transformers movie with that Linkin Park song, that was a pretty big deal back then.
See, I don't remember that, but anyway, this one for the new Transformers, there's like the it was all a dream or something. I don't know, but I'm like, ooh, this looks good. Like I'm like so not cool, but I think that I am,
Yeah, you are. You are very cool.
Spider-Man was awesome. Also a great soundtrack. Yeah, we talked about that in our review as well. Like some of the songs have grown on me, but I don't feel like they were as in your face in this movie. Like you didn't really get to hear them that much. And one of the most like popular songs of this movie, I guess, like literally was played in the credits. So unless you stayed to watch the credits, you didn't even hear it. And so like in the other one, I felt like they really used the music throughout. You know what I mean?
Yep. I agree with that.
David, I heard The Little Mermaid needs $650 million to break even.
It might get that, but from what I've heard, it's not really doing that well overseas. So
with all the hate it received, The Little Mermaid is hanging in there.
Yeah, it's doing fine, but they just spent too much to make it.
Yeah.
It's impossible to make its money back.
We got 4K Media Guy in the chat. What's up, guys? How's it going? Yeah, the first 15 minutes for me was hard to hear. I thought it was just me. Yeah, that was kind of, like I said, we kind of thought that it was just our theater. So we're like, oh, because we talked about how the lights didn't go off right away. So we're like, okay, great. Like there's something going on. The lights aren't going off. The sound's not right. So anyway, let's see. We got Spicy 4K action in the chat. What up, everyone?
What's up, Spicy?
I'm waiting for Spider-Man to hit physical to watch it. I can wait. Yeah, I mean, you know, at least you can make it as loud as you want at home, right? We got Nancy in the chat. Hey guys, Michelle, I really like your sweatshirt. It's super groovy.
We were saying we were watching 65 the other night. I was like, this is louder than the theater could make it. I feel like,
right?
Because I had it like all the way up.
And we are like, you know, close to the TV, but still.
But yeah, that 65 like had an incredible sound mix.
Yeah,
sounded
for sure.
Amazing. So
yeah. But thank you, Nancy. So everybody thinks my shirt's groovy.
It is very groovy.
Let's see here. Let me take this away. And, you know, I'm going to be on the super chats tonight. We got Cody doing a smile. I don't know if that's for, you know, learning your name or, but yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. We definitely never expect any super chats, but they are much appreciated. They're much appreciated. Okay, one more comment, and then we're going to get to more news here. Scott says
Cody's name is in fact in his
Cody Wood.
Profile.
All right.
And I just realized that I'm not following you, Cody.
Wow. You do have to request him. Yes, I remember that.
I don't know why. Like, I'll realize that sometimes, and it's like I feel like I'm following people. I'm subscribed to his channel. I know that.
Gotcha.
And then I'll look somebody up, and it's like we've messaged and stuff on Instagram, and it's like I'll just assume that I'm following him because we're messaging, and then I'll look and I'm like, I'm not even following you. What's going on?
Wow. Let's see. Scott says, Michelle and Ken, what do y'all think of floating head posters? Seems like most, but not all new movies get that type of poster treatment. Okay, I'm not sure if I know what this means.
It's, you know,
what is
a lot of posters, especially like Marvel, like they're big. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but they do this a lot. Where they'll just like make a poster and it'll have like all the characters' heads all over it.
Oh, I see.
And you don't really see their bodies, you just see their heads. So that's what he's kind of referring to. And it's just a big jumbled mess of crap. And they all look the same.
Okay.
You look at every single like Marvel movie poster.
Are we talking about, well, hold on.
Yeah. There's some floating heads in that. Some of them you can see their bodies, but it's just the art of poster creation. And I'm not even really like super nitpicky and into that crap.
Are we talking about something kind of like this? Oh, watch out.
They can still hear us.
Okay.
Yeah, Blue Beetle, something like that. I mean, you can see some bodies there, but you know.
But it does seem to be a theme. Like this just looks very.
It's like they just have one guy doing all these. And or maybe like a program does it and they're just like take all the characters and they throw it in the thing and it spits out just the same stuff every single time.
Yeah.
It's like the art of poster making.
Just super generic.
Just gone.
It's almost like getting on one of those programs like an app like Canva or and just like picking like a and then it just adds everything for you.
Just think back to like the iconic posters of the 70s and 80s. And some of my favorite posters, like the Jaws poster, just the girl swimming with the big shark underneath her. Like it's very
I was thinking
simple.
of the one where she's like on a board.
That's the second one actually. The shark's behind her.
What is that? What is that called?
On skis.
Is it wakeboarding? Skiing?
She's on
water
skis.
Skiing. Water skiing. Okay.
Yeah. Or The Exorcist with the priest just outside the house looking up. It's they're just very simple posters, but there's such a like artistry to them, and they can kind of tell you everything you need to know about that movie.
Gotcha. Yeah. So anyway, this kind of just leads into our next, I don't know, topic or just
Batman '89. It's just the bat symbol.
Okay. Well, that's not really very creative, but anyway, this is a new poster for Blue Beetle, which I believe comes out in August, if I remember correctly.
So. I think you're right.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when I first heard about this movie, I was kind of like, okay. And then they came out with like a trailer, I think. I don't know if it was a trailer or like a teaser. And I was kind of like, this looks like pretty generic. And so I definitely don't think that we'll be seeing this unless like our son is like, hey, I want to go see this. Then we'll probably go. But I don't think we plan on seeing this in the theater.
And unless, good buzz, good word of mouth can definitely
Oh, yeah,
increase
that's
my
true.
interest. So if this comes
Right.
out and everybody's saying it's one of the best superhero movies of all time,
Right.
I'll definitely be more, likely to check it out.
Right. Okay, let's see. What else do we got? We got this garbage. Are you excited? Are you excited about this, Ken?
We haven't even watched the second one, so
if you're new here, every time I say that, it reminds me of that like popular like audio that circulated with like reels and stuff where it was like, "Are you new here? Do you know what I'm talking about?" Okay.
No.
You wouldn't.
I guess I'm new here to that.
But if you're new here or you don't remember, I'm not a fan of Hocus Pocus. The OG. I just don't care for it. And I'm gonna be like super, I don't know the word, cliche or whatever, but I just feel like it's overrated. Yeah. And I know it's annoying to say stuff's overrated or whatever, but
now I'm a massive fan of the original.
Yeah, you loved
Pocus.
it.
I love it. I've watched it since I was a kid.
Yeah. We never saw the new one.
But we still love each other and we're still married because of it. And it's okay that she doesn't like it.
It's like I can watch it, but I don't know. I'm just kind of unimpressed by it. I'm not amused. But anyway, So we never saw Hocus Pocus 2.
That falls in the whole like Beetlejuice 2 camp for me. It's like it's just too late, and I just don't see them recapturing that magic. So I was like, I don't need to see this. It's just gonna ruin my enjoyment of the first one. So
well, they're making another one, and I just hate to see it.
Of course, Disney just shits out whatever.
I hate to see it. Yeah. But I'm sure some people might be happy
if
about
they ever
this.
put the second Hocus Pocus out on Blu-ray, I'll buy it and watch it.
Gotcha.
To show support for them putting stuff out physically.
Okay, let's get into our thumbnail image. So this was a new I don't know, what did you call this? A teaser image?
It's kind of a little teaser poster image. I think that Jason Reitman shared it on his Instagram page.
Okay.
And
so as you can see here, there's ice on it.
Yeah.
What do you think this means?
This movie's supposed to come out this year. I think it's supposed to come out in December of 2023. Of course, there's always a chance it could get pushed into next year.
Okay, so do you think that that's why there's ice on it? Because it comes out in December?
No, I think they're trying to say that there's some icy
Iciness?
Ghosts in this movie potentially.
Okay. All right.
Maybe like a Slimer type ghost that doesn't slime, but he freezes people.
Okay.
That could be the villain.
I do remember hearing. Well, now I'm confused.
See, the second one or this one. See, I don't know if you call this.
I know they're going back to New York.
They're going back to New York. Yeah. I'm just hoping that's because in the afterlife they redid the whole Gozer storyline. I hope that they bring back Vigo the Carpathian in this one, in some way, shape, or form. Maybe don't recycle, because that was my problem with Afterlife. Like, I love the ending to it, but I didn't like how they just beat for beat like try to remake all the same notes from the first Ghostbusters movie.
Gotcha.
I thought that was kind of corny and kind of lessened the movie for me a little bit.
Well, I know with the last one, the way that they made the green, what's the green
Slimer?
Ghost? Yeah, like he looked.
Well, that wasn't Slimer. That was a different ghost.
Oh, okay. Well, he just looked weird to me.
Yeah. I think with that movie is a lot of people love that movie and they love it for the last 15 minutes.
Well, see, I didn't like the ending,
which was really great. Yeah, you're kind of weird. You're an outlier there.
Like, why was the ending so good? I felt like it was not good.
Well, as somebody
there was that temple or something, and then.
Well, I'm talking about after that. I'm talking about when Harold Ramis comes back as Egon. He's a ghost, and they're all taking him down together.
Okay, that part was emotional. I did get emotional, and I'm not even I wouldn't consider myself like a Ghostbusters fan, really.
No, what you're talking about, the temple, that's the stuff I'm not really a big fan of. Like Carrie Coon just kind of being
and what was she, like a cat or a tiger or something?
She was Gozer. Like they brought back the whole gatekeeper and keymaster storyline, and
yeah, but I don't know what that means. What is Gozer?
Gozer's the supernatural entity that comes at the end. But
what did she look like? Am I thinking correctly? Does she look like a tiger or something? Or she had
well, they were those
some
little
kind of print on her?
dog monster things.
Yeah, I don't know, something weird.
They brought those back, and Paul Rudd was kind of Rick Moranis' character, and
he was like super unlikable, right? Like
well, actually,
his
no,
character...
Carrie Coon wasn't Gozer. She was kind of playing the Sigourney Weaver character, and I think when Gozer came back, it was Olivia Wilde was playing Gozer.
Yes. And I don't care for her.
Yeah, so I didn't like all that, but I'm talking about people love that Ghostbusters movie, I think, because the ending's so strong and it pulls on those emotional heartstrings.
Yeah.
I like the movie overall. I think it was a pretty good movie, but I didn't like all that stuff.
But I love Paul Rudd, but I feel like his character in this movie is just so bland and not him at all.
I thought he was pretty good.
What?
Yeah, he was kind of funny, and
I feel like you have Alzheimer's.
I don't know. I haven't seen it since we watched it in the theater, but I bought it.
I don't know. I felt like he doesn't really get a chance to shine in it. Like I just don't feel Paul Rudd in it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different stuff going on, but I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the return to New York. I'm excited for potentially more Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd. I'm excited for that. So,
okay, all right.
We'll see if Vigo the Carpathian comes back. I think that would be pretty awesome.
And who is that again?
You're just not a Ghostbusters fan. It's hard
to
explain.
Is he like a man?
It's the guy that comes out of the painting in the second one.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's Vigo.
I feel like
the buzzing of flies to him.
I feel like I kind of get Ghostbusters mixed up with Haunted Mansion.
Oh God. But yeah, Ghostbusters
like the
2,
ghost. I mean, are they not similar at all?
I've never seen Haunted Mansion. The one with Eddie Murphy.
But when you rode the ride and stuff, you've seen that style of ghost and things.
Yeah, that's kind of the style of ghost from Casper. I feel like Ghostbusters is a little different.
I don't know. I don't.
Vigo the Carpathian was scary. When you looked at that painting, I remember watching the movie when I was 5 or 6. I was scared to death of Vigo.
I feel like the Haunted Mansion and Ghostbusters, they kind of have this greenish tint to them. I feel like in Casper, they're more white. There's definitely a difference. Let us know in the comments, okay, guys?
Well, I mean, Slimer's green, but
no, I feel like all of them have this hue of, I don't know.
No.
Let's see. 4K Media Guy says Leprechaun with modern re-imaging. Okay, so more realistic? Is that what that means? Or
modern reimagining? I think he's saying that it's going to be a remake, maybe, of the first one.
I don't know. I think we're just stupid and don't know what it means. I recently bought the Leprechaun 8 movie Blu-ray. Still haven't watched it. All right. So I'm interested. Okay.
Some of those are going to be hard to get through.
Hard copy blues. Where is the Irish American community boycotting Leprechaun films as offense? Oh yeah, the Irish don't give a crap. LOL.
I'm sure they like the Leprechaun movies.
Chucky versus Leprechaun, right? No, that would be interesting. I feel like Chucky would win though. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know. They're both magical.
Magical. They're both magical.
No, Leprechaun might win.
Chubbs loves movies. Hello, everyone. How's it going?
What's up, Chubbs?
Leprechaun's not scary.
Not anymore, but he scared me when I was a kid.
Griff says, evening all. How's it going, Griff?
What's up, Griff?
We got Vince in the chat. Hey, Ken and Michelle. How's it going?
Hi, Vince.
Just got done practicing bowling some games while watching my friend bowl too. Awesome.
Nice.
Everybody destroy their wallets with the buy two, get one sale from Target.
I've never really participated in that.
You really haven't.
Well, Target's prices are so out of control sometimes that I don't know. I've seen some people utilize it on pre-orders and stuff. So maybe I'll see if I can do that.
Gotcha. We got Steve in the chat. Greetings, you two lovebirds and flick friends.
What's up, Steve?
I love the people who always say the same stuff. It's just, if you're not in the chat saying it, I'm sad, Let's see here. Just everybody talking to each other. We got No Bad Movie. Nothing beats Pretty Handsome Awkward by The Used in the first Transformers. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to look that up because I used to love.
The Used was big.
I used to love The Used.
Yep, you did. I wasn't ever a big fan of them.
Oh, man. Come on. The one song, The Taste of Ink. Oh, my gosh. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
That song kind of got on my nerves. They overplayed it though.
Oh, I loved it. Oh man, it would get me hype. It's like
there was that whole
do this day. I'm ready.
I called it like boy band rock.
Listen, you used to hate I loved it.
But I'm nostalgic when I listen to it now. Like if that You song came on now, I would be like cranking it up.
Well, it's funny though because you used to hate that stuff. I would play it, you didn't like it. And then like there was a time where you like got into it.
Yeah.
Then you didn't hate it so much.
Yeah.
Hey Kim. Is he talking to you?
I think.
Are you planning on getting that Jurassic Park Steelbook that's a Best Buy exclusive?
Probably not.
New TerraVision Blue announcement tomorrow, by the way.
I don't like Jurassic Park like that. Like I like Jurassic Park, but it's not my favorite of all time. Like a lot of those movies I don't love. So
what?
I don't love Jurassic World. I don't like Fallen Kingdom. I don't love Dominion that just came out. So there's at least 3 of them that I don't.
But I thought you
like
loved
all that much.
And listen, if you don't know,
I like 3, but I don't love it. And I love The Lost World and I love the first one.
Well, listen, talking about Jurassic Park, I'm just going to give a little shout out. We reviewed all of the Jurassic Park movies, right?
We did. Last year.
And didn't we even do a ranking?
Did a ranking as well.
Yeah, and I think you guys would be surprised of our ranking. So go check that video out if you're curious.
Yeah, you should link it down below, the whole playlist.
Right? Let's see here. Cody says, thanks, Michelle and Ken. She loves watching the Mid-Level Media and Married with Media with me. It's turned into a family thing.
Nice.
That's awesome. And they got a different dinosaur on each case. Oh, that's kind of cool. Mino Saran.
Now, if they did a Jaws steelbook set,
Jaws,
I'd be all over it.
Boogeyman was okay, but it did have good jump scares. All right, you gotta love the jump scares.
We'll check that one out when it comes out.
Did you guys get my smoke signals last week?
Smoke signals?
I don't know.
Were you trying to warn us?
Kind of looking forward to seeing Across the Spider-Verse again to see how well they fix the sound. Yeah, for sure. That movie is way too long though for me to like go see it again in theater.
They should offer free tickets at least.
Right.
Refund.
We got Chandler in the chat. Hey, Ken and Michelle, how are you doing tonight? Hey, Chandler, we're doing good. How about you?
Like if you can produce your tickets, like a ticket stub for a date that was before when they fixed it, you should get to see it again.
That would be cool. 65 on the 65. Sounds nice. Hey, what's up? How's everyone? How's everyone's day?
We're doing good.
Went well. How about yours? Oscar, are the super chats factored into the monthly audits? They are not.
No, they are not.
We don't. Well,
no channel income is factored in. I will say that, part of my channel income and stuff that I get just from monetization and stuff, it definitely helps alleviate some of that financial burden of buying so much.
I saw a comment about how like the audits shouldn't even count anymore because of your
It doesn't take care of everything, but it does help.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. Thunder Dan, hello, caught alive. How's it going, Thunder Dan?
Well, a lot of people don't realize that, I'm paying like $50 now for this StreamYard a month, and there's other funds that the super chats go to.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm also in the process of saving up for like better computer and better equipment, and so we can be legitimate one of these days.
Thunder Dan, I like your profile picture. Let's see. Love the Guardians Volume 3 poster with the close-up on Rocket's eye. I don't even know if I remember that poster. I watched Indiana Jones today, the first one, and the second one I had to watch it on Paramount Plus because my 4Ks are messed up. And now I'm planning on buying them individually with slipcovers.
Really? What happened to them?
Yeah, that's not good. Batman Returns was an awesome poster. Michelle, Ken, you've been quiet lately, says Bob.
Have I? Bob, I've been still doing videos every day. I'm never quiet.
Maybe he means in your chat.
Oh, Bob's just saying that I don't message him enough lately, is what he's saying.
I'm sorry, Bob.
I'm sorry, Bob. It works both ways. You can message me too.
The first one is a classic. I'm afraid to watch the second one. I don't
What are you talking
know.
about?
I don't know which one you're talking about now because we were behind on the. Oh, maybe Indiana Jones or
Hocus
Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus 2 was the same as 1 but worse. Let's see. I'm sure I'm the only one, but I loved 1 and 2, so I'm excited for Hocus Pocus 3. But it never came out on disc, so I had to get a bootleg. What
Sometimes
the F?
you got a bootleg.
Hocus Pocus 3. Oh, geez. Yeah, exactly. Met the cast, very nice and humble. Hope they show up in 3. We have a Matt Walls production in the chat. Hello, everyone. Sounds so legit. I still haven't seen either Hocus Pocus, Bob. I smell a first-time watch video coming soon.
First one's great, but also like if you're older and you've never seen it, you might not like love it.
Yeah, it's definitely got like generic Disney movie, TV made for TV.
I like it because it's a kids film, but it's also dark. I mean, them sucking the souls of children and eating them to get more beautiful or whatever. Like that's a dark storyline.
If you had a ghost, would you call Ghostbusters or Ghost Adventures?
Oh, I would definitely call Ghostbusters any day of the week.
Or is it Ghost Hunters?
Yeah.
The original was fun, Johnny.
Yeah,
Didn't Vigo the Carpathian die recently?
He might have. You talking about the actor? I'm not sure. I don't even know the actor's name, to be honest with you.
The ghost nanny who steals Oscar terrified me as a kid.
Yeah, that's well, that was Peter McNichol that stole the kid. But yeah, it's scary as hell. Like when he comes flying through the sky and his eyes are glowing. And he grabs that baby and takes out.
I watched that with you.
Yeah.
Michelle, you had the right idea when you pulled up the Blue Beetle poster because that was exactly what I was referring to. Examples like Endgame, Dune 2021, Scream 5 and 6, Mission Impossible 7, etc. Yeah, the Scream poster.
It's the character montage poster.
Yeah.
Every movie does it.
Yeah.
They're all the same. All right, we're back.
My God. Look, I'm red. That was like a moment of panic. I accidentally clicked like the side of our mouse and it apparently kicks us out of the stream.
Yes, I've done it before. But I think when I've done it, I think I've had like a full panel. So it was just me that left and they all stayed.
Well, that's not. Wow.
But yeah, if you hit the side buttons, like it's almost like
my God.
It's almost like a backtrack. Like it takes you back.
That was scary.
Like if you were browsing the websites and you wanted to go back.
So sorry, guys. So sorry.
We're back.
Fast X poster 2 with Vin Diesel's head looking like a baked potato. That's funny. Wasn't he Vigo the biatch? I don't know.
What? What'd you say, Maria? Vigo the bitch.
If Target had as much as Amazon, I'd have a problem. LOL. Target's good for toilet paper.
It is. That's what I always say when I go in there. I'm like, well, if they don't have movies, I need to get toilet paper.
The Used was one of my favorite bands. One of my favorite bands. Trying to get my wife to do a first-time watch for the second one since she hasn't seen it, Bob. Denied, LOL.
Denied.
Funny. Yeah, I don't love Target, but I got the 3 indie 4Ks for $40 this sale, so I can't complain about that. What? Jurassic Park series had one good movie, the first. I can
the second I love Lost.
I can already hear Tim blowing a gasket now, Ken. Yeah, Tim loves Jurassic.
Tim knows that beyond the first 2, none of those movies are great.
The first 2 original, fire.
Yeah.
I keep having to price match Amazon at Best Buy, even with John Wick 4 was $24 and Best Buy was $30. Interesting. Did you pre-order the Across the Spider-Verse Best Buy exclusive Steelbook?
No, I'll probably just get the 4K slip with that one because I got the 4K slip with the first one.
Sorry about the misspelling. Jaws.
I'm into the slip. 9 times out of 10, I'm with the slip covers on the studio stuff.
Jesse is from Canada. I meant Michelle. Michelle, it was a typo, I swear. Oh, that's fine.
Mish.
Do you remember that somebody at my work calls me Michelle and I hate it?
Michelle.
I was going to let it slide for you, though, Cody. Hello, Ken and Michelle. Why is it that Michelle enjoyed the Mario movie more than Ken? And why is she so eager to get a physical copy, whereas Ken doesn't seem as excited? That's a great question, George.
I think you answered both of your questions in that comment because that correlates.
Yeah. I don't normally buy any physical media. I leave that to Ken, but I really want this Mario movie in my collection. I want to watch it again.
Oh, babe, I'm going to get it for you when it comes out.
I want to watch it again.
Its official release date changed to June 13th. I didn't change the date and make everything so confusing for everybody.
Lance says, I also love the Blues Brothers movie. I love the scene with James Brown. Thought you went on a high note. LOL. Thought you went out on a high note. No worries. Okay, this is when I accidentally left the stream. I was like, what was that? No worries. Michelle broke the stream, everyone. Way to go, Michelle. I don't think they are coming back. Ken, what version of John Wick did you pick up? He has picked up none.
There's another one. I didn't pre-order that.
You're supposed to be a leader in the physical media community, and you are
because
just
I know what I want with John Wick. I just wanted that 4K slip, and I can literally get that anytime. I don't have to worry about pre-ordering that. I see it in the stores. I grab it. I don't have to get it off of Amazon.
Oh, she said, sorry, Vigo the Butch.
Vigo the Butch.
Could you not put that together?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about, but you should have known this.
Now with John Wick, I do want to try to get the Lionsgate steel at Best Buy if I can find it.
Michelle, you think Barbie might get on your list like Mario? So I am excited to see Barbie, but I really don't think anything is going to top Mario. It just it's already just claimed that special place, And so now I might just be kind of even though it just
you're
came out.
You're not going to let anything go over
right. It might just be me saying, nope, Mario's my favorite. But I am excited for Barbie. Are you picking up anything tomorrow, Ken? Why, yes, he is. He's going to find me. He's going to find me the Mario. I'd rather you just wait till I get home so I can go too. Because I want to get it,
I am waiting till you get home, but only because I don't want to take the kids again.
Oh.
So we still can't go together.
Why?
I guess we can if you want to go out tomorrow, and maybe we can go see Transformers tomorrow.
But yeah, I don't know. What are you gonna get? Mario and John Wick?
Hopefully, yeah. The Steelbook for John Wick is what I want. If I can't find the Steelbook, I'm not getting it because I'm not really in a hurry to watch John Wick. I would rather wait until we watched them all together, and then I could watch the fourth one with you.
Okay.
But,
all right, we got a few more news topics, and then we'll finish up the chat.
I don't really have the time to watch that movie by myself. It's 3 hours long, and I just got other stuff I got to get through. Gotcha.
All right, so I thought that this was kind of interesting. I know we're kind of over Disney or whatever, but this says Disney's latest layoffs include producer who saved Toy Story 2. So I read about this story, and apparently this producer, whenever they were about to put out Toy Story 2, somehow the file got accidentally deleted. And this producer was the only one who was able to retrieve it, get it back. And apparently Disney just doesn't give a F about what you've done for the company.
Well,
they said, sorry, Toy Story 2 is so,
So let's put things in perspective. Is that the only, because the article reads Disney's heartless, and I hate Disney, so I have no bias here.
You don't hate Disney.
I love the product and some of the stuff they put out in the parks. Obviously Disney.
You don't hate
great.
Disney. You just want to act like you hate Disney.
Anyway, so I have no bias here, but was this like the only thing this guy ever did for the company?
I doubt it. I doubt
It's
it.
like, oh, that was his one like claim to fame. And has he been slacking off since 1998 or 1999 when he found this file? Because he's like, you know what? I found the file for Toy Story 2. I don't have to do any more work for Disney.
Right. I see that. I see that. But
so it's like, is that the only thing he did, or was he like the hardest working guy in the room for the past 25 years and they let him go?
Hold on. Why are you assuming that it's a he?
Or she? Yeah. Could be either. I don't know.
Do you think that only men can be producers?
No, I don't. But
I'm gonna act like I'm
because if it was a female, they would have said female producer.
It was though.
Oh, okay.
It was a woman.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry then.
You should be.
Well, then
because women can be producers too.
Well, I know one of the most famous movie producers of all time is a woman that everybody hates and bashes all the time, Kathleen Kennedy, who's heading Lucasfilm and Star Wars right now.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah. So anyway, I thought that was interesting.
It's interesting, but yeah, this doesn't provide any context. It's like,
and
okay,
honestly,
they laid them off. Well, we're in the business. It's not what have you done for us, but what have you done for us lately? You know.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I don't love Toy Story 2.
I do.
No, I'm just putting that out there. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't.
Oh my God. I love Toy Story 2.
Honestly, it might be my least favorite.
Yeah, but you still, it might be my least favorite too, but I still, no, the fourth one's definitely my least favorite.
The only thing good about Toy Story 2, okay, not the only thing. I do enjoy the whole scene where Woody gets like a makeover by the little old man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It definitely has some good moments. And of course, Jesse's song is super like, so sad.
Yeah. I love that movie. I love the way it opens with the Emperor Zurg and in space and stuff. And
I don't know.
I always love to watch that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't love Toy Story 2. But
it was weird because I never watched it. I as a kid, I never watched it until our son was born. And then we started watching them. And that's when I grew to love that movie.
Gotcha. Let's see. What else do I want to? I'm going to share this. So Tom Holland is taking a break from acting.
I've heard this, I feel like 10 times.
So yeah, he just did a show and I can't think of the name of it. It's the one that he's in with Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah.
Or whatever her name is.
We talked about it on the monthly recap or something.
Yeah.
Or preview.
What's coming out. Yeah. So he's got a new show coming out this month, if it's not out already. And I guess it's kind of one of those kind of Evan Peters thing where he has to, he played Jeffrey Dahmer and it was just like very mentally draining. And that's kind of how it seems with Tom Holland playing this character. I don't know much about the story.
Yeah.
Like of this show, but do you remember you had a description of what the show is about? Just being interrogated about something. I don't know.
It was like a shooter, somebody that was like a shooter in New York. I think Central Park, maybe. They killed some people, but they weren't sure like who. He was basically being
blamed,
yeah, for that shooting, and so they were interrogating because they didn't have proof of it.
Yeah, so I don't know. He's just been in some interviews saying that it just really took a lot out of him. Yeah. And he's been in something. He's been
at the same time. Haven't we just like shared news on how they're prepping for Spider-Man 4?
Right. Well, I think.
So how long's the break?
I feel like I heard that like maybe it's a year or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, so there you go. Tom Holland.
That kid's got so much money. Like
right.
He's got Harry Potter money. So
I'm not like sad about it or anything.
Yeah, beyond Spider-Man, like he doesn't really have that much.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, real quick, I thought that this was kind of funny. Anthony Hopkins called his MCU role pointless acting. So in Thor,
like him in the Thor movies.
In Thor, he basically talked about how he was just like in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
And he just said that he felt like it was pointless, and I guess he felt very uninspired, to be doing that kind of acting. And I'm
sure it's not as rewarding as somebody like Anthony Hopkins, who's like a legitimate actor. But
I forget which one is it that he dies in.
I think the second one.
Okay. Well, I just remember, doesn't he like come back as kind of like a spirit or a ghost or something?
He comes back in Ragnarok, I think.
Well, that's like the green screen that he's talking about, right?
No, all the Marvel movies are green screen. Like,
well, that's true. That's
even
true.
backgrounds that you think are real are green screen.
Okay. So I didn't know. Like, I was for some reason I was thinking he was talking about the scenes where he was playing like a passed away person, but he was probably talking about as a whole
the entire time.
Right.
Like,
okay.
They're on Asgard, so like every scene he's shooting is green screen.
Right. That's true.
So, but yeah, I understand that. But
and I mean, when you think about Anthony Hopkins, like he
was also in Transformers the last night. So, what does he think about that role?
Right. He definitely is one of the greatest actors of all time. And I still,
Lambs, bro.
You know how I feel about that movie. I don't love it.
It's great.
I still really want to see, what's it called?
The
Father. Yeah, I've heard that that's a really touching movie.
Yeah.
So
I'll get it on Blu-ray eventually.
Wow. See what I mean? He just doesn't care.
I was not planning on buying 65. You said you wanted it, and I got it.
Okay. So. We got one more topic, guys. One more topic, and this actually was announced today, right?
Yep.
I think. They are making a Terrifier 3. Well, what do you think about that? What do you think about that, Ken?
The first one's okay. The second one's okay, and I'm sure that this one will be okay.
Right.
I'm sure that
the second
I'm sure this
one
will be 3.5 hours long, and it'll be nonstop brutality and blood and guts, and him ripping skins off and cutting girls by their vaginas in half and just nonstop. He'll do do it 5 times in this one.
So
throwing bath salts on people.
Yeah. Again, like it was one of those things where, and I never even saw the first one, but like I remember you talking about it, I'd seen images and stuff. We watched the second one, that movie was so hyped up, like it blew up, like it did really well, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, for some reason though, like I didn't hate it. I'm pretty sure I liked it okay.
It's a good horror movie. It's a nice kind of throwback to the older like Grindhouse style horror flicks from back in the day.
But I didn't love the whole, like they added this like mythical magical element to it, like her with weird. The sword and stuff.
I'll be interested. I'll definitely watch this movie, but I'll be interested to see where they take that.
I don't know. For me personally, I just didn't feel like it
fit.
It just felt like out of sorts with it to me.
Yeah, I think if they took a lot of that stuff out, it would have been a stronger film. And it would have been a shorter film because they spend a lot of time on that at the end when you think it should be over.
But I mean, the gore was good, right? From what I remember,
the gore was good. It was just like I remember from what I said, it was just. And again, I'm not a prude. I watch all kinds of horror movies that are violent and gory, but it was just like. It was just so exaggerated.
Yeah, that's true. I do remember.
All right, I get it.
Yeah.
And then they would just keep going for like 5 more minutes.
Right, yeah.
Like that one scene in the bedroom was just like.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. How could I forget about that?
I get what you're doing. You're trying to be extreme. We're being extreme, real extreme.
Yeah.
And it's just so over the top that it just becomes like almost masturbatory.
It's like there should have been nothing left of her.
Yeah.
Like at all.
So again, it's not bad. I enjoyed it, but it's not the second coming for me. A lot of people hype this franchise up as the future of horror. So it's not that for me, but
some of that stuff is just like, it's very disturbing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like I know people watch it and like it, but I'm just like, I don't need to see this. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forget. I feel like they had a date for this. Is it next year sometime?
Yeah, it'll be coming out next fall, I think.
Yeah. So, there you go. Which
a lot of people, I think, were hoping that it would come out this year. And again, for this kind of movie, like it should be able to. They just rush it into production. I think that this one's going to have a bigger budget, and with what they did with the last one, I think this one's going to go a little bit more into the fantastical territory,
right?
Because they already got the story mapped out for like the third one and the fourth one. So
The
it might
fourth one
require some more like special effects, and which I'm sure that the purists of Terrifier are not going to appreciate. But yeah, I'm interested to check it out for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for the practical effects. I, definitely appreciate their.
And I like franchises. I just, even if I don't love the series, I like the fact I like when they do like a horror franchise. There's like 5 or 6 of something. I just like
I know you
that.
told me that. Maria says I found Mario 4K in Best Buy. So you saw it, Ken. Ken, I feel like only collectors would notice the difference here. But which studio does your favorite and least favorite 4K banner?
Least favorite 4K banner is Universal, hands down. I hate the big gawky banner. It just looks ugly, and that's Mario. So I hate every banner that they do on their 4Ks.
See, you didn't buy it on purpose. I'm telling you.
I still buy Universal 4Ks. It's just, they're shitty.
What's the best? Okay.
And my favorite is probably Universal. Or no, not Universal. Warner Brothers.
Okay.
Warner Brothers. Or Lionsgate. I like Lionsgate too.
I'm just glad you didn't say Vinegar Syndrome. Was that a choice?
Well, he said studio.
Okay.
So
Vinegar Syndrome's not a studio?
They don't do banners at all, hardly, on the boutique stuff. What he's talking about is at the top where it says 4K.
Mm-hmm.
Like, usually they don't do that on
I'm just
boutique stuff.
So tired of hearing you talk about Vinegar Syndrome. Like, it makes me just...
I've cooled down on them a little bit.
Makes my eye twitch when I hear you talk about it.
Till I get
Vinegar Syndrome.
Until I get my sale order.
It's like Ken's like found the cool thing, and he's like, Vinegar Syndrome.
I talk about everything.
I'm cool. Vinegar Syndrome. What's the best mob movie ever? The Godfather?
Good. I don't know if I'd call that a mob movie. I guess you
Pulp
could.
Fiction? I don't know. I don't know what mobs are.
Goodfellas, I guess, is the best mob movie ever. If you count Godfather, it's that one, though.
Okay. I'm planning to pre-order the Steelbook of John Wick on Amazon. Sorry, I meant, did you get my smoke signals from Canada last week? Sorry, I thought it was going to be easier to explain.
That's
horrible. I hope that's like gotten more contained, or even
New York City are crazy.
Even like down here in Kentucky, like we've had like air quality, so I can imagine up north. Like, I hope you're doing, hope everything is contained. And
it's awful.
Best movie this year so far.
Oh damn. I feel like there was a clear winner for me. I don't know. What is it?
I don't know.
What's the best movie?
I don't know.
Yours is Mario.
Yeah, mine's Mario, but he asked you.
Oh shit. I guess Spider-Man. I can't think of anything else.
Spider-Man.
I guess. I feel like that's the best one I've seen.
There's been a bunch of stuff we haven't reviewed, but let me see. Spider-Man, The Little Mermaid, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Guardians.
Hands down.
Guardians, Air, Infinity. Well, yeah,
Infinity Pool's up there for me. I really like
Cocaine Bear. Well, that didn't come out.
That's my least favorite movie there.
Scream 6?
No.
Ant-Man?
Skinamarink. That's my favorite. Succession's the best thing I've watched all year.
You people. My bad. You people. Missing.
Missing was good.
And Sick?
Sick was good. Megan was good. It's probably Across the Spider-Verse.
And keep in mind too, like we haven't seen everything. Like we haven't seen.
It's either Across the Spider-Verse. We'll do an updated like halfway through the year ranking or something.
Oh, that'd be fun.
We can do like a top 10 movies of the year so far.
John Wick 4K Slip was in Walmart. The Across the Spider-Verse Best Buy Steelbook is sold out already. I'm happy I pre-ordered it. Dang. Amy Schumer was set to play Barbie. Do you think she would have been better? Oh, hell no.
It would have been a different approach. Because I think they would have went the angle of
comedy.
She's Barbie, but look at her. She's overweight. That would have been the approach.
Yeah.
Or not not necessarily overweight, but not the traditional like Barbie figure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is she overweight? I feel like she goes back and forth. I can't remember.
Yeah, she is definitely like bigger built, but I wouldn't like consider her.
But I don't think she would have lost like 50 pounds to do the role or anything. It would have been like, oh, you're Barbie? Something like that.
Well, yeah, for sure. And I don't know. I just think that she can be
annoying.
Yeah, very annoying. Like, I don't really think I care for her.
I don't like her.
Don't worry, Ken. You can hate Disney with me. Ken, did you know the John Wick 4 Best Buy Steelbook has a slipcover? For some reason, you can't see it has one on Best Buy.
Yeah, it's a Lionsgate.
Disney is too busy paying Kathleen Kennedy. They can't afford anyone else.
Yeah,
Sorry,
she'll be out of there soon, probably.
It's going to be hard to top the brutality from the second movie. Clint Eastwood, Anthony Hopkins, and Harrison Ford for my 3 favorite top actors. And did you hear Clint Eastwood turned 93 a few years ago, or a few days ago? Not a few years ago.
Crazy.
I know it is. That's
he's
crazy.
Still directing movies, like
right. I rewatched Terrifier 2 a couple days ago. We got Deadly Spooky. Oh, hi. How's it going?
What's up, Deadly?
Art will be in space in no time. Yeah. I can't wait to get my Vinegar Syndrome cell order in. Oh,
I can't wait either.
Frightful night. Yeah, I could smell the smoke in Michigan from Canada. I had to shut my windows one night.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyone going to see The Flash? I really just want to see Michael Keaton as Batman again. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I see Megan is late. I haven't seen Spider-Verse yet. I did love Shazam too. Fun. What is Skinamarink about?
Oh God, it's hard to describe it,
it's
but
about
it's basically
something and nothing at the same time.
It's about 2 children that's parents go missing and all the doors disappear. All the exit routes disappear from this apartment building.
It's a very like atmospheric movie.
And the toilets disappear, which is the scariest part to me, having your toilet disappear. But the way it's filmed like very disorienting.
It's very
almost like it's found footage,
and,
but not found footage.
Staticky looking.
Yeah, you never see the kids. You maybe see the back of a head or something like that. But
Ken, did you see that Walmart has the 4K steelbook of Psycho for $9.96? Grabbed a copy Friday morning while getting my groceries.
Whenever anybody sends me that kind of stuff or shows, like I know straight up that's not my Walmart.
Yeah,
it's not any of my Walmart.
Body Positive Barbie.
But I already have that steelbook anyway.
Coco was the last Disney movie I cared about.
Great movie.
Across the Spider-Verse is top tier. Not a dull moment in that movie. Yeah, all right, we're out of here.
Best. Yeah, we're done.
We're done, guys.
Are we done?
We're done. Yeah, I got to get upstairs and.
It's a little late. I know I've been yawning and I'm tired.
Right.
I gotta go to bed or
stay
something.
Up until 2 or 3 in the morning.
I either gotta go to bed or stay up till 3 finishing the Arrow video box set.
Okay.
Or watching The Changeling on 4K. I just got that in from Second Sight. So.
All right.
All right. Appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. Anything else you want to tell them? What are we doing next? What's the next video?
I was gonna say, but we honestly don't have a clear plan, so I'm not gonna say.
People like the reacting to bad reviews.
Yeah.
That idea.
Maybe
we'll do another one of those.
So basically, I need to come up with all of our ideas.
Yeah, do it.
All of our content.
Yeah, don't make me do anything. Come up with my ideas on my channel too. I'd appreciate that. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
Have a good night, guys.
And have a